Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR, the game, Inside Line. And in this episode of our season, as Scott Speed and his number 95 Levine Family Racing Ford, we're going to be racing at Dover, the Monster Mile, which is going to be race 13 of 36. Last episode, just yesterday, we finally won our first race of the season. Coca-Cola 600. I chose a race to win, and we won that one. It wasn't easy. We had the biggest freaking wreck of all season where they just exploded into the corner. And then that proceeded to happen like 2 or 3 more times. But now we're up to an 11-point lead over Casey Kane. 37 ahead of Greg Biffle. Martin Truex Jr. finished second behind me in that one. He's 4th right now. Marcus Ambrose was being a potato. He's 5th right now. And I think Kevin Harvick, he would have gained a bunch of points in that race, but instead he sacrificed the lead going down pit road at a weird time. And he lost 5 spots. I guess he was like 9th before all that happened, or 10th. So let's go to continue season and get to qualifying and stuff at Dover. Champion difficulty, just like always. It's going to be another 40-lap race at 10% length, except this is a mile track and the other one was 1.5 miles. So yeah, that's a big difference. 4 times tire and fuel use, cautions, black flags, and damage and failures. Oh my goodness. We're racing on a white track again. I mean, I can see the grooves and the different seams and stuff. At least there's that. Like right now, I can definitely tell that the track isn't just white. But in the end, I still feel like I'm racing on 1 inch of snow. I hate that about some of these games. They would do that in NASCAR 08 and 09 too. Yeah, it's starting 29, just like I did whenever we went to Charlotte. I mean, I'm going to try to improve on this lap. And so far, we're doing all right. We're at 5/800ths or whatever. A little tight in the 3. Just stay on the throttle. Come on, power off. Make it a good lap. Make it a good lap. Still 29. I just can't do it. Qualifying is too hard in this game.
Welcome to the Monster Mile in Dover, Delaware for Fox Sports coverage of the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speeds. With Darrell Waltrip, I'm Mike Joy.
Mike, they call this place the Concrete Canyon. They call it Miles the Monster. They got a big statue out front of old Miles. You know why he's out there? Because he will reach out and grab you, baby. This place is tough. It's concrete. It's a tough race.
Darrell, you run the bottom of the corner. It's a long way to that hard wall up top.
Yeah, and the straightaways, we call this a self-cleaning racetrack because the straightaways are banked a lot too. If you get in trouble, down the hill you go into that inside retaining wall.
Tough place to survive for 400 miles.
They didn't put a car in Miles the Monster's hand. Also, Martin Truex Jr. is starting on pole. Finished 2nd last race. Could we see him stay up there all race long? I don't know. Why does it seem like this track is lacking some banking? I feel like it's got a little bit more than this in real life. I mean, I don't know if it's as much as Bristol, but still, something seems a little bit off. Okay, how am I going to handle the start of this race? It's much easier to handle the car steering at starts and restarts. I can tell you that much. That was something I constantly had a problem with at Charlotte. So I had to race there twice, or 3 times for the showdown and the All-Star. The inside is checking up big time. Please don't wreck. We just started this race, and y'all wrecked after we just started the race. Great job. Was this the track where they would not stop wrecking and being dumb whenever Real Radman was playing this game? Was this the track where they kept being stupid and dumb and idiots on Real Radman's career mode Let's Play? I mean, they for me, they do that at almost every single race, but like, I feel like he's had some special ones. I remember Pocono was definitely one. Yep, it's definitely this one. Maybe another caution? Yeah, that's another caution. I can't do anything about it. I'm 5th. We have only gone 2 laps, and I'm 5th. Oh my goodiness. I need to start driving up the middle if I can, but there's no telling if they might shift out of that lane and then have back into me. Oh, Johnson, I'm tired. I'm tired? I'm sorry, I'm not tired. What the fuck? Who cares if I can't talk right? They can't drive right. Alright, we drove around a car. Edwards leading this thing. And he's in the top 10, so it's going to be a good day for him. I don't know what happened to Martin Truex Jr. I take it that he pitted. And I don't know where they might have put him. And the field's going to get cycled around like crazy because they always go like this. AI doing silly things. You know, Carl Edwards has no reason to check up all weird and stuff. Because he's got the lead. I got the fastest lap. Come on now. But, I'm still going to find my way around him. I didn't think I was going to be good at this track. And it's not that I'm good at this track, it's the AI are bad. Oh, he's doing it! I didn't think he was going to check up like that. I'm on the outside, and I'm making it stick. I'm making it work. We're keeping up with the leader. Still got the fastest lap. Come right up behind him. Because my tires usually get quite worn by now, but we're hanging with them. I like that. This is fun. Whenever they're not just wrecking every single time. Try not to rear end them. Now my tires are starting to wear off. I can't go as fast into the corners. This is kind of like Darlington, where after they get worn, I just stick with them a little bit. Then more and more worn, and I can't do anything. There goes Carl Edwards down pit road. Whoa. Which means that I'm going to lead a lap, not crash into the outside wall. What is this? Why are you high? There's the question. Why are you high? I am going high. And now y'all are doing that. I don't know what that is up there. Well, those guys are pitting. They gotta take a whole lap driving at pace speed just so that they can prepare to take their pit stop the next lap. No, McMurray. I'm gonna get out of in there. Okay. My right front tire is about to blow. I can make it a couple more laps. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to blow the tire. But I want to try to make it to the halfway point. Maybe I can conserve some and not have to take a second stop. Oh my god. This game never fails to amaze me. I almost said fails to cease to amaze me, but that would just be a double negative. Okay, so now this is that second lap that I'm talking about that I wanted to go. Oh, pudding. By pudding. Now let's get it slowed down. Oh, and then the caution happens. I'm glad I waited. Now I have almost the entire field lap down. I don't know who hadn't pit yet. There's some people that probably go as far as I was trying to. Like the people that were pitting at the first few restarts. I don't know how the guy, Almendinger, or Bobby Labonte, whoever the hell that is, managed to fuck that up. Okay, so let's take it down pit road. Reach our pit stop quota of the video. Make sure I show you guys a pit stop in this race. I've got 4.5% damage. From where? I only popped the wall a little bit like one time. I don't even have like axle damage or whatever. But yeah, we're getting 4 tires and a full tank of fuel. You know it. And sure, I scraped up the right side. I dragged up against the wall, or maybe another car, or I don't get that. Come on, man. We're having our pit stop. I don't like how cartoony the pit crew looks. The animation is good. The movements, they do little mocap suits and they make that. But I don't like this cartoony look. It's not as realistic as the cars themselves. Somehow, I am the leader. I took a pit stop, and I am first. Okay. That's weird. I just passed this guy a while ago. I also passed the pudding car, too. So, am I like a lap ahead of almost everyone right now, or what? No, Casey Kane is right behind me, like 2 seconds behind me, and he's for position. I'm just trying to have a good restart and stay in the lead. I still have the fastest lap of the race. And I should be able to improve on that now that I've gotten experience racing around the track and I've got the fresh tires. Freaking apron. Okay, let's go at it!
You have fun out there?
Yeah! Oh boy! Hello, Dave Blaney. And another caution, and I can see it from here. We're going to stay on the inside so we don't drive into it. Kenseth! You absolute terrorist! Kenseth! Why? I'm pitting. I am still starting on the front row. Casey Kane is going to be starting right next to me. Alright, so it's either I beat him or he gains points on us. I mean, I'll probably still have the points lead because we're going to stay up here with our pace. He fell to like 11 seconds behind last I checked, last restart. But this time, he doesn't have to start behind a bunch of cars. So I'm going to use these fresh tires, have my great restart, and stay ahead of him. He's already fallen behind some of these guys. Wow, wait a second. The track has gotten less bright? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but the track looked like it was kind of darker in turn 3 that time. I don't know if they had like day to night transition in this game, but it's starting to feel like it. So far, this is our best lap of the race. We're 13 hundredths faster. That was a slow entry to 3, but it's still faster. We topped the 23 or 22:37. Yep, 22:28. We really opened the floodgates with that Coca-Cola 600 win, didn't we? Or maybe it was the All-Star, because we won that too. Or the Showdown, I have no freaking idea. Okay, so yeah, I keep on forgetting. They let us do donuts and stuff now. Spinning around, right around, baby, right around. Oh yeah, yay, jumping jacks. I guess that Scott Speed doesn't look like the generic guy. They still don't have a car in the trophy. It is not often that we lead the most laps in a race, so that's always nice. Casey Kane, he finished right behind me, but we probably still gained some points by having the most laps led and him not leading anything as far as I'm concerned. Great run for Jeff Gordon. He might have really moved himself into the top 10 here for all we know. Martin Truex Jr., yeah, he started on pole, probably led at least one lap because he started there, and then he finished 5th, so I think he might have gotten past Greg Biffle. Depends on where he finished. We have to find that. Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Jr., Harvick. Greg Biffle finished 15th, so I don't know if that'll be enough. That's like 10 positions right there. Our second win gets us to a 17-point lead over Casey Kane. Greg Biffle is still third, just one measly little point in front of Martin Truex Jr. We could see him getting around him in the next race. Jeff Gordon up to 5th. He was already in the top 10. I'm dumb. I didn't know that. I don't know how I forgot. I was just talking about the beginning of the video, into the last one. But, I mean, that's great. Love Jeff Gordon, 24% homo. Kyle Busch, 7th. Matt Kins at 9th. Carl Edwards is 10th. There's Harvick, who's gotten up to 11th. Sam Morris Jr. was once up front, and now he's only back in 14th. I haven't been paying much attention to him. I always look back here because I'm used to having to look at the top of the standings to see all these names, but now I still want to see them and have to go down here. I'll see you guys next weekend whenever we go racing at Pocono and then Michigan. I was just saying that Real Radman, he raced at Pocono. It was just a big mess. I like Pocono. I want it to just be a regular race. I think we'll be lucky if that happens. You know, what's just kind of funny is that I think I'm much better luck in this game than Real Radman because I've won multiple races. I'm leading this championship, and I have been for a pretty long time. And all these freaking wrecks seem to go my way instead of getting my car destroyed or some shit. But who knows if Pocono will treat me fairly. God knows it didn't whenever we would play NASCAR Heat games. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.